News at 10.
It seemed like somebody should have done some thinking, and they shouldn't have shot up the car with babies in it.
Good evening to you. I'm Graham Olkins. Thank you for joining us for this late edition of 9 News. Angola prison staff are used to criminals, but they were not expecting crime to come flying through their gate. Tonight, one man is in custody after a violent incident that ended with gunfire, child endangerment, and a police chase through prison grounds. WAFB's Nick Foley spoke to the Angola warden earlier today. He joins us now with more on this bizarre story. Nick?
Thank you, Graham. Bizarre and dangerous, to say the least. We have become accustomed to hearing stories about prisoners trying to break out of jails, but breaking in is something entirely different, especially when young children are involved. And that's why some witnesses are questioning how prison officials handled this situation. Hundreds of vehicles travel to and from the Louisiana State Penitentiary at Angola daily, but nothing like the visit prison guards encountered from the man West Feliciana Parish Sheriff's officials have identified as Floyd Tillman.
He was a very calm individual, and they questioning him, and they run the license plate.
This man, who asked not to be identified, says he was standing outside of the perimeter at the time of the incident, and adds during the questioning, prison officers also removed 2 young children from Tillman's SUV. But when they returned the children to the vehicle, Tillman accelerated and sped past the guard gate, prompting the officers to open fire.
2 ladies come out, and they were shooting, and they shot up all the back of his window, and no telling where else the bullets hit. But one of the ladies seemed like she just emptied a gun because she went on and on and on shooting.
According to Angola Warden Burl Kane, Tillman was then pursued by officers inside the compound and was arrested after his SUV collided with a Department of Corrections vehicle.
They pursued the vehicle. It turned around into Fairland and came back and ran head on into one of our units. And he was stopped there and apprehended.
Kane says neither Tillman nor the children aged 8 months and 2 years old were injured. The West Feliciana Sheriff's Office continues to investigate the incident, but Kane adds that his officers are instructed to stop any vehicle from entering the prison without permission at all costs, regardless of who may be inside.
You don't know what's going to happen if that car gets in here, what's in that car, but you're going to assume it's not going to be good.
Given that, then the protocol was followed in this particular instance?
It was.
As far as you're concerned?
You have to stop the car. And thankfully no one was injured and so forth, and that was good.
That, however, does not sit well with this witness, who doesn't understand how shooting at a vehicle with children could ever be part of policy.
If you civil and you're professional and you knew those 2 babies was in that car, and you knew once he got in the prison or inside the prison, there's no way for him to go. And there's really no damage that he can do. Why would you shoot inside a car with 2 babies?
I spoke to West Feliciana Parish Sheriff Austin Daniel, who says Tillman has an extensive criminal record and that he had kidnapped his children from their mother, who lives in Terrebonne Parish. He is being held at the West Feliciana Parish Prison. Graham?
Thanks so much, Nick Foley, reporting for us tonight. Other stories we're following: LSU head coach